Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy. I'm back. Um, this is something I saw on Facebook that Johhny Depp said, and it falls right into what's going on in the middle of these eclipses as far as I can see, as far as Ezekiel's been sharing with me, Ezekiel being the emotional field grid of humanity, for those who don't know. And Johhny Depp said, "You can close your eyes to what you don't want to see, but you can't close your heart to what you don't want to feel." And therein lies a huge key for our times. It's always been, but now it's poignantly important that we understand this. You can have your point of view. You can believe whatever you want to believe. You can shut out whatever it is that doesn't fit for you. But what tells no lies is what's going on in your feelings. And if you are, if you're not on meds or something to dull them down, then there is lots going on, and especially during these eclipses. And as we spoke about last week, the three eclipses in April, I can't remember, 25th, next coming up Thursday, May 9th, is the new moon eclipse, and then one more lunar eclipse, May 25th. So we're in the middle of the sandwich, as the Pleiadians have said. And it is about revealing things. And how things get revealed is situations in your life are created by you, of course, that bring about a lot of feelings and create a lot of energy we call emotion, feelings in motion. And these can be quite unnerving at this time because we are in shifting sands of realities, even though the new realities here, as we said last week, we're still holding on to a lot of the thought forms and perceptions of the 3D reality we're so used to, the old adage, the horse running back into the barn. Well, as these feelings come up, here's what is so important. It's so important to understand, number one, that you, as God creator, created these feelings when you chose to separate from God, forgetting who you were. You never really separate, but you consciously forgot. And you chose these feelings to be the tools, the breadcrumbs, to take you back to oneness again. So you can run, but you cannot hide, and these eclipses are proof of the pudding. And as most people are going through these shifting sands, they kind of polarize in one direction or other. There are those who are following everything on the internet news to see what spin the mainstream real not news is, to understand all the conspiracies to make us fearful of the terrorists, and the real terrorists are the ones, of course, perpetuating all these situations as the realities collapse. So you have all that going on, and your response to it is so important. It is important that there are people out there exposing the truth, and you can make your choices based on what you feel and what you believe it's true. That's important stuff. It's also important, those of us holding a field, choosing not to immerse ourselves in the craziness of it all, but hold as much as we can that field, that centered heart feeling, that I call it the Christed feeling. Christed feeling meaning anointed meaning filled with the divine. And so yet no matter which way you're choosing to move through these times, you still are creating the feelings necessary to reveal the eclipses, your feelings, to reveal what needs your attention. Your feelings and the emotions they create, feelings in motion, are energy, which teach you, number one, and provide you energy with which to create more constructively. They are vital, and they're vital to understand right now, and yet so many people don't. And that brings me to 6 years ago, when I completed my book that Ezekiel helped me write, The Wounded Heart, which is essentially conscious compassion in motion, helping you use these feelings, understand these feelings, and know how to work with them. He called it the Emotional Healing Manual of Our Times. So when it came out in 2006, the majority of people weren't ready to go that deep. They didn't get it. Even now, people who are working with it on me and loving it are reading it really chapter by chapter, section by section, to integrate it all, because it really is an explanation of what all your feelings are like. What's the truth of grief and anger and depression? What's the truth of joy and laughter? And how to use those feelings to identify your wounds, identify your strengths, expand your strengths, and create healing in your wounds consciously by embracing the feeling, allowing it to vibrate in every cell in your body with the conscious understanding of what it's there teaching you. And then as you learn that, using that energy then constructively to make a change in your life, because when you change your life, everything around you changes. And that is how we are becoming, in essence, the Christ ones, the ones who are embracing this new reality. So there's lots more I could say on this, and the written part of the reflections is below. But for now, I just want to leave you with this challenge. Do you really understand your feelings and emotions? Are you still afraid of them? Would you like a tool that can take you through these times consciously to help you integrate and expand and become more able to embrace the reality we're already in? So you have 2 more eclipses coming up, the one this Thursday on the 9th and the one May 25th. More and more is going to be revealed. On the outside in the world, I guarantee you're going to see things happening, and most of all within you. So pay attention what you're feeling within you. Learn what the feelings are, how to use them, how to work with them, how to have fun with them. You are the God creators, but in order to be fully functional creators, you cannot ignore your emotional body, your feelings. The truth of it is, it isn't really body, mind, and spirit. Your 3 fields are physical, mental, and emotional. And it's all spirit. We're not leaving it out. It's just you can't separate it that way. So food for thought this week. And the links to, you can buy the book now for only $5.99. If you're ready to take the journey, if you really want to understand, if you want to have a valuable resource, then give it a try. And have a great week. We'll be back again next week before the final eclipse. So we'll see how we're doing. Take care of who you are. Bye now.